Hello, hello, hello. Once again, it's your boy, it's your friend, it's the credit doctor, Angelo McCutcheon, coming to you, of course, with another video. Normally, we talk about credit, but today we're going to be talking about how to build business credit. How to build business credit. Now, a lot of you guys out there have businesses, whether it's a small business, whether it's a large business. There you go. And I speak to a lot of you guys because I have a lot of clients who we've helped with their personal credit, and they would talk to me about business credit. They have businesses, whether it's a home-based business or whether it's a store business, whether it's a hair salon, whether it's a trucking business, whether it's a school, a daycare. But one thing I've realized that when we're speaking about their business, that they have not heard of building business credit. Like, what is business credit? Or they may have heard about it, but not really understand that process. So, of course, business credit is actually building business in the name of your, building credit in the name of your business, whereas it can stand alone without you having to give a personal guarantee, meaning that if your business was to go under, you personally would have to pay all its bills. But when you build business credit, it stands on its own. And so even if your business goes under, God forbid, they don't come after you for your personal assets. All right. So we want to talk to you about building business credit. I think everybody who has a business, some type of business, need to know how to build business credit. It is the same way Walmart, UPS, Federal Express, ShopRite, all these big companies built business credit. And it's the same process, the same way they did it, you can do it. And we want to talk to you about that. We have a lot of information we want to talk to you about, so we really want to get into it. So those of you who are following me on my business page, business group page, or my credit repair page, or my YouTube page, or personal page, if you have any questions or comments, you can actually type it in. But once I start the presentation, I won't be able to get to your question until after we finish the presentation. All right. But you can always type it in and we'll come back and answer any question that you have. Even if you're watching this as a replay, you can always type in your question. So this is about understanding what business credit is and how to build it. Because I think everybody who has some type of business needs to know how to build business credit. All right. So what we want to do is we want to get ready to share our screen and get into our presentation. All right. Now, we had a little problem the first time, so hopefully everything is going to work out fine this time. I think we got it. By George, I think we got it. All right, so let's share our screen here. All right, let's put it under here. Let's remove this banner here so we can see. So this topic is how to build credit for your EIN, your employee identification number, or your federal tax ID number, all right, for your business. That's what basically what we're talking about here. All right, so we want to let's just remove that. And let's kind of get into what business credit is. All right, so I'm just making sure everything goes right. Let me just do this. Oh, sorry about that. Let's do this here. We got that up there. Okay, so we have a little delay, but we got it. We got it now. Okay. So what is business credit? Business credit is credit that is obtained in a business name. With business credit, the business builds its own credit profile and credit score. With an established credit profile and score, the business will then qualify for credit. All right. So that's what business credit is. It's the ability to build credit in the name of your business. All right. So then let's go. This credit is in the business name and based on the business ability to pay. Now that's important because when you're building business credit, lenders really factor in how is your business able to make its payments. That's important. And of course, it says not the business owners. Since the business qualifies for the credit, in some cases, there is no personal credit check required from the business owner. All right. Next, business credit benefits. Let's kind of look at the business credit benefits. All right. A credit profile can be built for a business that is completely separate from the business. Let me say that again. A credit profile can be built for a business that is completely separate from the business owner's personal credit profile. All right. This gives business owners double the borrowing power as they have both personal and business credit profiles built. What does that mean? So you can build your business credit profile even when you have bad personal credit. You can still build a business credit profile. Now, if you have good personal credit and good business credit, that gives you the double borrowing power. So meaning that if you just had business credit that was good, let's say you get $50,000 for your business, but if you had personal credit, which is as good as your business credit, you can get $100,000 to help with your business. All right. So it's a double borrowing power. Right. But we're focusing right now on the business credit. That's where we're focusing on, the business credit. All right. Now, business credit, well, let's say the business credit scores are based only on whether the business pays its bills on time. Business credit scores are based only on whether the business pays its bills on time. A business owner can obtain credit much faster using their business credit profile versus their personal credit profile, right? Because again, lenders just want to know with your business how it makes its payment. Do you make your payments on time? Unlike personal credit, where there is a lot of breakdown, as you can see, personal credit scores, and those of you who have been following me, you've heard me break down the pie chart for credit scores on your personal level. Let's look at it. Personal scores are based on 5 factors. Business, 1 factor. Do you make your payments on time? Personal credit, you have your payment history, which is 35% of your credit score. Do you make your payments on time? You have utilization, which is 30% of your credit scores. Do you make your credit card payments on time? Or do you keep your utilization under 20%, 10%, under 30%? Then you have length of credit history, which is 15%. You have accumulation of new credit, which is 10%. And you have credit mix, which is 10%. That's just how many different factors do you have. Do you have a mortgage? Do you have a car payment? Do you have credit cards? Do you have an installment loans? That's credit mix. And that's 10%. Altogether, those 5 factors come up to 100%. So when they're dealing with your personal credit score, they look at these 5 factors. When they're dealing with your business score, they're looking at really 1 factor. Do you make your payments on time? All right, let's look at some more benefits of having business credit. All right. Approval limits are much higher on business accounts versus personal accounts. Per SBA, Small Business Administration, credit limits on business cards are usually 10 to 100 times higher than consumer credit. So you can get higher limits on your business accounts versus your personal accounts. So on your personal accounts, you may have credit cards with limits of 5, 10,000, 5,000, 15,000. On your business, you can get it as high as 50,000, 100,000, 75,000, much higher than on your personal. So that's a reason, again, if you have a business, why you should be thinking about building, not even thinking about, you should be considering building business credit. When done correctly, business credit can be built without a personal credit check. When done correctly, business credit can be built without a personal credit check. Business credit can quickly be obtained regardless of personal credit quality. Quality, yes. So in other words, you can build business credit even if you have bad personal credit. That's basically what they're saying. If you have bad personal credit, you can still build business credit, get things in the name of your business that you are not personally responsible for. But you got to know how to build business credit, and you got to know how to build it the right way. And again, there is no personal credit reporting of business accounts, meaning that your business accounts, when they're standalone, you build business credit, they do not report on your personal credit. It's two separate things. The only way it will be reported on your personal credit if you give a personal guarantee that if the business goes under, you will pay all its debts. Outside of a personal guarantee, they will not report your business account on your personal account. Most business credit can be obtained without the owner taking on personal liability. That's basically what we just said. This means in case of default, the business owner's personal assets can't be pursued. When a business owner applies for financing, their business credit is reviewed. Not having business credit established will get an owner declined for financing. See, because they want to know, do you have business credit? And most people, have never even heard of business credit, let alone how to build business credit. So when they're out there trying to get loans and stuff like that, they get denied. And here's the thing, there are no regulations that require the lender to notify the business owner for their reason for denial. So most people never know. So they're getting denied. Unlike personal credit, if you get denied for something, they got to send you a letter saying you was denied based on information in your Experian credit report, too many inquiries or too many collection accounts. They'll let you know. Business accounts, if they deny you, they don't even have to tell you. Don't even have to tell you why they deny you. Anyone can pull your business credit reports without your permission, which is not a bad thing because it's business, right? And if you build it correctly, that shouldn't bother you. So anyone can pull it. Clients, prospects, potential buyers, even competitors can see your business information. This means that they can see your payment history, your high credit limits, employees and revenue, past payment performance, and much, much more, all right? Almost any business can get business credit as long as it has an EIN number, employee identification number, federal tax ID number, however you want to say it. And you don't need collateral to get an EIN number. You don't need financials to get an EIN number. You can be a startup. If you just start your business, you ain't make no money, you can get an EIN number. You just need to know the proper building steps. So all that, you can build business credit without collateral, without finances. You can just be a startup. You just got to know the proper way of building business credit. A business starts building a brand new credit profile much the same as a consumer does. The business starts with no credit profile. The business gets approved for a new credit that reports to the business credit reporting agencies, and they do have business credit reporting agencies, which is still, in this case, Equifax, Experian, and Dun & Bradstreet. The business uses the credit and pays the bills timely, right? A positive business credit profile is established. As the business continues using the credit and pays bills timely, it qualifies for more credit. Now, again, unlike personal credit, where your score goes from as low as 350 to as high as 950, in some cases, some 900, business credit scores goes from 0 to 100. 0 to 100, and you need to be at a 70 or higher to really qualify to get finances for your business, a 70 or higher. And again, that comes with just paying your bills on time. All right. The perception lenders, vendors, and creditors have of your business is critical to your ability to build strong business credit. Before applying for business credit, a business must ensure it meets or exceeds all lender credibility standards. In other words, these lenders out here want to make sure that you have a legitimate business. They want to see that it's set up. So they have a standard saying that if you say you have a business, does it meet our standards? Is it set up like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so forth? All right. So we're going to help you with all of that when this is all said and done. So let's talk about some of the standards, like the business name. It is very important that you use your exact business legal name, your full business name with the Secretary of State and the IRS, of course. Ensure your business name is exactly the same on your corporation papers. Or if you need licenses to run your business, make sure the name is the same. And bank statements. So here's where a lot of people get hurt. Because they register their business at a certain name, let's say Joe's Soda Pop LLC, Joe's Soda Pop Store LLC, right? And then they need a license to run that store. So they may just, instead of saying Joe's Soda Pop LLC, they may just put on their license Joe's Pop or Joe's Soda LLC. And they may go to the bank and say, well, just put Joe's Soda LLC. So they have 3 different versions of their name on 3 different documents, even though it's the same business. You will get denied if that happens. Your business name has to be the same, spelled exactly the same on your bank statements, on your licenses, on the Secretary of State, on your EIN number. It has to be the same, so don't shortcut it. Make it the same. You can build business credit with almost any corporate entity type, If you truly want to separate business credit from personal credit, your business must be a separate legal entity, not a sole proprietor or partnership. You can't build business credit as a sole proprietor or a partnership. Just know that. You can have those, but you can't build business credit in those names. So that's why we most tell people, if you're going to start a business, make it a corporation or LLC. And again, this is what we have here. Unless you have a separate business entity, corporation or LLC, you might be doing business, but you are not truly a business. So you want to make sure you're a corporation, which could be a C Corp or S Corp, or the most favorite one that everyone uses is a LLC, limited liability company. All right, so stay away from sole proprietor or partnership if you're going to build business credit in the name of your business. If not, then you can have a sole proprietor, you can have a partnership. You need to be a corporation or an LLC in order to separate personal from business. Whether you have employees or not, your business entity must have a federal tax ID number, an EIN number. Just like you have a Social Security number, your business has an EIN number. Your EIN number is used to open your bank account and to build your business credit profile. All right. Take the time to verify that all agencies, whether it be banks, trade, credit vendors, make sure they all have your business listed with the same EIN number. And again, let me say, do never ever use your EIN number in place of your Social Security number. That is definitely a violation and a crime if you do that. So some people who try to use their EIN number, and I'm not going to really get into that, in place of their Social Security number to give them a whole different profile. No, that's a crime. And do not use your Social Security number in place of your EIN number. All right. So if they ask for your social, you give them your social. If they ask for your EIN, you give them the EIN. If they ask for both, you give them both, but don't replace one for the other. Your EIN number is used to open, well, as we say, bank account and to build your business profile. All right. So just make sure all that's together. So let's look at your business address. Let's look at the business address. Must be a real brick and mortar building. Deliverable physical address. All right. So it must be a real brick and mortar building. So you might say, well, wait a minute. I don't have like a brick or mortar building for my address. No, but you can use what is known as a virtual address. A virtual address, whether it's DaVinci or some of the other companies, you can actually use their address. It's actually set up, where you can put them on all your documents. It's a virtual address. You really never go to the office unless you want to, but they allow you to use or rent out space for, pay like $40 or $50 a month, or depending on what you want. But it's an address you can use that lenders will accept as a virtual address. So whether you have a physical, real address, that building you go to, or you have a virtual address, those two things are what you need. It is not recommended to use your home address when you're building business credit. You don't want to put that down as your home address. You can, but it's not recommended, because in some cases you will get denied because of that. In other cases you won't. But it cannot be a P.O. box. You will get denied immediately for any type of financing if it's a P.O. box office. Or if you use a UPS address, you will get denied immediately. So just know that. Some lenders will not approve funds unless this criteria is met. All right. Business address solutions. All right. And I just talked about a virtual office, right? You can rent out a virtual office, which is a professional building business address with a dedicated phone and fax number. They have a receptionist. They have services and part-time use of fully furnished offices and meeting rooms. You want to use it for meetings, you can do that, but it's basically a virtual office. And then you have your true office, building that you can actually go to, you own, you rent it out. It's your store, you're not renting it out to different other people. It has all the other stuff that the virtual office have. All right. Now, this is important here. You must have a dedicated business phone number that is listed with 411 directory assistance under the business name. So you got to have a business phone number, all right? Not your cell phone number. You can use your cell phone number for everything else, but if you're building business credit, you want to make sure you actually have a business phone number. That could be an 800 number. That could be an 888 number. That could be, well, it's just not 88 and 800 numbers now, but you actually have to apply for a business phone number, which you can always get. Easy to get. We show you how to do that, and we'll talk about that later. Lenders, vendors, creditors, and even insurance providers will verify that your business is listed with 411. Again, if they're going to consider you to be a legitimate business and you're building business credit, they're going to look for these standards. Do you have a number under the 411 directory? You might think that's a small thing, but that's actually a big thing. All right, a toll-free number will give you business credibility, or you can choose a local business number for the listing with 411 directory assistance. All right, so phone numbers. Lenders perceive 800 numbers or toll-free numbers as a sign of business credibility. In other words, you have an 800 number or anything like that, they consider your business credible. Right? This is the way lenders look at it, because you're saying you have a legitimate business and you want to build business credit. So I'm putting these together. Like, if you don't want to build business credit, then you don't have to have these things I'm talking about. But if you want to build business credit, they're going to look to see if you're, in their eyes, a legitimate business, and they have standards. So even if you're a single owner with a home-based business, a toll-free number provides the perception that you are an even bigger company. It's incredibly easy and inexpensive to set up a virtual phone number or a toll-free 1-800 number, which you can probably get for $10 a month, $20 a month, something like that. A cell phone or home phone number as your main business line can get you flagged as an unestablished business that is too high of a risk. In other words, don't be putting your cell phone number down as your business number when you want to apply for business credit, when you're building business credit. You can do it if you're not building business credit, but if you want to build business credit so that you can get finances, credit cards in the name of your business. You want to get a car in the name of your business. You want to get a house in the name of things like that. Then you want to make sure it's set up right. So you can't use your cell phone or a home phone number as your main business line. Don't give a personal cell phone or residential phone as the business phone number. You can forward, now that's a good thing, you can forward a virtual number to any cell or landline phone number. Basically, if you get a 1-800 number, the way they have it set up in today's technology, you can have that number set up with your cell phone. So when a person calls the 1-800 number, your cell phone will ring. All right, so that makes it easy. So you can get that, a business line, but have that business line tied to your cell phone. All right, makes sense? Credit providers will research your company on the internet. Trust me when I tell you, they will do that. They will see how you're set up across the board. It is best if they learn everything directly from your company website. Not having a company website will severely hurt their chances of obtaining business credit. So guys, you now know you need a business website. There are many places online that offer affordable business websites so you can have an internet presence that displays an overview of your company's services and contact information. So a lot of these lenders, they're not trying to go to your office and talk to you. They say, listen, you want funding or you want a credit card, and then they want to know about your business. So they will Google you. In the cheapest form of the word, they will Google you. They'll pull up your website. Again, when they pull up your website, the name got to be the same. The cell phone number got to be the same. The email got to be, everything that you start out with has to be the same on your website. It is important to get a company email address for your business. I just mentioned that. It's not only professional, but it greatly helps your chances of getting the thumbs up for a credit provider. Setting up a business email address is just too easy and inexpensive to neglect. All right. Now, but here's the thing. So we stop you. You say, oh, I got an email already. I got an email address for my business. I got an email address. Okay, so when we're building business credit, remember, everything we're talking about is about building business credit. You got to do it a certain way. So avoid, when it comes to email for your business, avoid using free email services like Yahoo, Hotmail, Gmail, or AOL. There is nothing worse than a credit provider seeing an email address like Mike Barnes 2015 at yahoo.com. Just kind of making it up there. Right? They don't want to see that. They don't want to see Gmail at the end of it. They don't want to see AOL. They don't want to see Hotmail at the end of it. The email address should be your company.com. Should be your company name, .com or .org or .net. So I have email addresses that I use for my clients, but then I have an email address that I use for businesses. And that name is Angelo@thefaithfulcreditgroup.com. See how I got that? Angelo, my name, and then my company name @thefaithfulcreditgroup.com. So when I'm doing business or trying to get things through the business, I'm using that email address. That email address is going on my website, things like that. Right. So I have, like most of you guys know, I have Credit Repair 64. I use that for clients and other things like that. But when building business, I have a legitimate email business address. All right. Your business banking history is vital to your future success of being able to secure larger business loans. So the date, listen to this. This is important, very important. The date you open your business bank account is the day that lenders consider your business to have started. The date you open your business bank account is the day that lenders consider your business to have started. So let's say you registered your business in 2015. Right? You register it, you got your EIN number, but you never got a business bank account until 2020. Well, when lenders see your bank account open in 2020, they're going to say your business started in 2020. And you might say, well, no, I started in 2000. Nope. The way lenders look at it, nope. The day you open up your bank account, your business bank account, that's the day you started the business to them. So again, when building business credit, you want to make sure that you get that When you register your business, you get that EIN number, walk down to your local bank or go online now. Of course, you do everything online and open up your business account, whether you do it that day, whether you do it that week, whether you do it that month, but don't wait years to open up your business bank account in the name of your business. Because whenever you do that, that's when they're going to consider your business in business. Your business in business, right? And typically, they would like to see that your business has been around for 3 years or more. So if you open up in 2015, you just lost 5 years if you started your business bank account in 2020. You just lost 5 years. All right, so do all that at once. All right, the longer your business banking history, the better your borrowing potential will be. Okay, we're almost at the end. Having a high account balance is essential in obtaining an excellent bank rating. Having a good bank rating is essential for loan approvals down the road. All right, we'll skip that. One of the most common mistakes when building credit for your company is non-matching business addresses on your business licenses. Again, you see that we're focusing on the fact that everything has to be the same across the board. All right. So if your business address does not match the address on your licenses or the name does not match on your license, you'll get denied. You will get denied. In most cases, you will get denied. You will need to contact your state, the county, and city government offices, to see if there are any required license and permits to operate your type of business. All right. We'll go past that. Business listing, take the time to verify that main agencies, the state, the IRS, the bank, and 401 National Directory have your business listed the same way and with your exact legal name. Also, take the time to ensure every bill you get in the name of your business, whether it's your light bill, power, a phone bill, landlord, if you're renting a building, has the business name listed correctly and comes to the business address. Obtaining business credit reports. Business credit reports are offered by Experian, Dun & Bradstreet, and Equifax. You will first want to get a copy of your business credit reports to see what is being reported. All right, a business credit report can be started much the same as a consumer report, commonly with small credit cards, right? What we call them vendor or starter accounts. The business can be approved for small credit cards to help them build an initial credit profile. These types of initial cards in the business world are commonly referred to as starter credit. Vendor accounts. A vendor line of credit is when a company, a vendor, extends a line of credit to your business. It can be a net 15, net 30, net 60, or 90-day terms. This means that you can purchase their products or services up to a maximum dollar amount, and you have 15 days or 30 days or 60 days or 90 days to pay the bill in full. All right, so you call them net 30s, net 15, net 60s, meaning that when you have that set up and you buy something from one of those vendors, you have to pay it back in full within 15 days or 30 days or 60 days. So if you're set up on the net 30 terms and you were to purchase $300 worth of goods today, then that $300 is due within the next 30 days. And here's the catch. When they send in, like when I order some stuff for my company through these vendors that I have, right, when they send me the invoice, right, because I get them on credit, and then when they send me the invoice, that's when I pay the bill, right? So you got to give them time to send you the invoice. Don't buy stuff and then pay it off the next day. Give them a week or two and then pay it off. That then gets reported on your business credit, and it looks good for you. You can get products and services for your business need and defer the payment on those 30 days. We just talked about that. Vendor accounts. Always apply first without using your social security number, right? Because you want to get it on the strength of your business. Some vendors will request it, and some will even tell you on the phone they need to have it, but submit it first without it. Just, say you want it on the strength of your business for these vendors. And we have a lot of vendors that will not ask for that. So think about that when we talk about how we can get you set up. When your first net 30 account reports your trade line to Dun & Bradstreet, the Dun system will automatically activate your file if it isn't already. It's like once you start making those payments, now your file starts kicking in. You start building a credit profile. Right. The first time I saw my the Faithful Credit Group credit profile, it was at a 60, and then I brought some more stuff, got it up to a 70, and I think it's like an 80 or 90, something like that. Right. And that's like, wow, that's good to hear. Well, good to see. All right. So paying those bills on time gets your business credit up there. You need to have a total of at least, now there are levels to this, right? When you're building these accounts, there are levels to this, all right? We call them tiers. You will need to have a total of at least 3 accounts reporting to move forward to the second level. You got to get 3 accounts first, a minimum of 3 accounts to move to the second level. Some vendors require an initial prepaid order before they can approve your business for terms. Your vendors do not necessarily have to serve 100% of your business needs, right? We can get into that. Right? We'll have to do that. Most merchants and major retailers do offer business credit. They just don't advertise it. Let me say that again. Most merchants and major retailers do offer business credit. They just don't advertise it. Why? It is no benefit to them to promote credit with no personal liability if the business owner is willing to take on that liability. In other words, they say, listen, we can give you business credit on the strength of your business, but we're not going to tell you about that. We're going to first ask you, do you want to give a personal guarantee? And most people say yes. So therefore, hey, listen, if they're going to give a personal guarantee, we got them. If their business go under, we can go after them for any debts owed. That's why they don't advertise it, but they do have it. You just got to go in there and say, hey, I want to get credit cards, financing in the name of my business. Then they're going to start looking at the standards and see how you're set up. All right. So they don't promote their business credit cards and they regularly ask for your social security number. Most stores will not approve a business owner for business credit unless the owner has an established credit profile and score, just like in the consumer world. That makes sense. It usually takes only 90 days or less to establish a score and profile with trade line. 90 days or less. It all depends on how quickly you want to build it. All right, we can skip that. All right, contact us today to learn more about how to build credit for your EIN. Now, my company, the Faithful Credit Group, when you sign up for our business credit program, we're basically going to help you or walk you through setting up your business the correct way. All right, we're going to, we're not going to do it for you, but we're going to make sure step by step, this is what you need to do. All right, so this is what you're going to get when you sign up for our business credit program. You're going to get a back office website, and that website is basically going to outline what you need to do, how you need to get your register, get your name registered, get your EIN. It's going to go from A to Z. It's going to go steps A to Z, right? And if you just follow those steps A to Z, you can check off every time you finish something, let you know you move on to the next step. So you get a back office website. You're going to get a 411 listing assistance, meaning that we are going to put your number and your business name. We're going to register it for the 411 listing assistance. You're going to get that free. We're going to do that for you for free. You don't have to worry about that. It going to do that for you for free. We're going to help you with your EIN and entity setup assistance, meaning that we're going to walk you through the process, how to get it set up, right? Things that you need to pay for, you got to pay for, but we're going to make sure that you get everything set up, because some people just, maybe all over the place, but we're going to make sure you do it the right way. So we're going to assist you in letting you know this is what you need to do. This is where you need to do. What state do you live in? This is where you got to find out, things like that. You're going to get business name credibility assistance. We're going to make sure you build your name the right way. Now that right there is worth the whole program. Okay? We're going to fix damaged business credit, right? If you've already have business and you kind of messed it up, we're going to fix that for you. We're going to fix that. We're going to show you what steps you need to do to get that in the right place. We're going to give you access to high limit store credit cards. Once your business is set up the right way, you go through the vendor accounts, we're going to give you access to high store credit cards, high limit store credit cards. You're going to get exclusive access to starter vendors. We have over 50 vendors that you can start building your business credit. So you don't have to look all over the place. Everything is going to be in one place. Everything's going to be one place in this back office. We're going to help you. And then on top of that, we're going to give you 12 months of business advisory support. We have a support staff, right? We have a support staff that will call you, and they are experienced in business credit. They will call you, or you can call them if you need any assistance. They're going to be available to you for one whole year, 12 months. That alone is worth the whole program, right? Because these are some knowledgeable people when it comes to that. We have that available to you. Right? And guess what? We have it in English and we have it in Spanish access as well. So if you needed everything done in Spanish, we have access for you to get that done in Spanish as well. And we have so much more for you. So as we close out this presentation, we hope that we've said something to inspire you and to encourage you. But the thing is, with all that we have to offer, right, how much would you think this program will be worth? Well, in our research, many companies will sell this business program for $5,000 to $6,000. Many companies out there that will give you all the things that we outlined, but they will sell that to you for $5,000 to $6,000. But not the Faithful Credit Group. Our price is only $2,500 with a payment plan. $2,500 with a payment plan. Now that comes with a separate setup fee, and we'll talk to you about that as well if you're interested. But we do have a sale, right? If you can make a one-time payment, it will only cost you $2,000. A one-time payment of $2,000, and that of course will be a savings of over $500. All right, so we made it affordable, and you get all of that we showed you, so you can build business credit, right? And you can, of course, you can go to our website, and you can make your payments through our website. Go to thefaithfulcreditgroup.net, go to our pricing page, and you can set it up with a credit card. Or you can just give me a call. You can reach out to me, inbox me, however you want to reach out to me, and we can discuss payments and things like that over the phone. However you want to do it, don't pass up this great opportunity to build business credit. If you have any more questions, of course, you can email me at creditrepair64@gmail.com. That's creditrepair64@gmail.com. You can inbox me, you can message me, you can follow me on Instagram at creditrepair64. Reach out to me through all these avenues, YouTube, all this good stuff. So again, if you have any questions, you can always type it in, and as we close this up, we can answer those questions, even if you're watching this as a replay. And with that, I appreciate all of you guys. We're going to come out of here. Let's do it like this. All right. We're going to stop sharing our screen. We're going to move back up. And I truly, truly want to thank you guys for listening to this presentation. Whether you're listening to it on live or as a replay, hit us up and we can give you more information. We'll be doing more presentations on different other subjects on how to build, we'll show you different things on how to do that. So I appreciate you guys. Remember to stay blessed. Whatever you do, stay blessed. What's even more important is that you are a blessing. And with that, we say, have a blessed day.